Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. So on the ADA chart, we're still moving sideways here. I will only focus on the shorter time frame. In the previous video today, we also covered the larger time frame, bigger picture. Overall, the micro support area I provided previously is still being respected. It's currently located between 63.3 cents and 69.9 cents. The price today has spent a lot of time just to dance on that on the 38.2 retracement there at 69.9 cents. Typically an ideal target for a fourth wave. That is already a healthy fourth wave, not in any way an impulsive move down. So that keeps the door open for higher for at least one more high in wave 5, possibly targeting 94 cents. That's at least the next upside Fibonacci level to watch. And I would need to see a break above that last swing high labeled wave B at 78.5 cents to indicate a low could have formed. Bear in mind that this starts to look a little bit like an Elliott wave triangle. Now these triangles, they tend to morph into something different essentially. Yeah. They essentially usually, I mean, I've put trend lines there, but they often don't play out. It would be an A wave, a B wave. Somewhere here you would have a C wave low. Obviously on the micro level, a bit difficult to detect where the actual C wave low is. It would be a higher low, which would have to be or end above the A wave low. So A, B, C, lower highs, higher lows. Then we need a D wave and an E wave, and then we could break out to the upside. That would be the ideal scenario for a triangle. So it could consolidate a bit. If we then see a break above the trend line and a break above that B wave high at around 78.5 cents, I mean, that would be an indication we are breaking out to the upside. I have to make sure though that everybody understands that these triangles tend to morph into something different. When it looks like a triangle, it often turns into a more complex correction, maybe even a WXY pattern. For example, then where I've got an A wave, it would be a wave W. It's a 3-wave move. A waves can also be 3-wave movements. Then the B wave is a 3-wave move, like an X wave, WX. And the Y wave, however, would be a 3-wave move, whereas a C wave would be a 5-wave move. But it starts to look a bit like a WXY, where we have a WX, and then the Y wave is a 3-wave move, A, B, C. But then does it make sense to worry about it? No. Okay, we don't know. It's just a consolidation at the moment, moving up and down in corrective patterns. Certainly at the moment, the bulls turned up where they needed to, which means that at least they hold the price above support. What we don't want in this particular scenario is that the price breaks below 63.3 cents, because that would start to, I wouldn't invalidate it, but it would be too low for a wave 4. And then this is where we start to assume then that we're already in the larger wave 4, larger correction, which might actually target the lower support here around 55.9 to 44 cents. But below 44 cents, I don't have anything bullish left. So this is what I'm watching. That means we might see another day or so of sideways consolidation, but then ideally we see further upside in one more high before the wave 4 starts. That's similar to what I'm tracking on the Bitcoin chart as well. Let's see if Bitcoin does that one more high, forms that one more high. It could also give ADA that boost. But overall, the levels are being respected. We're currently holding just below the March high from this year. Let's see if we find it here. Where we also topped around 80 cents. And this is now also the same level again. Obviously, it makes sense because this is where we have some resistance, strong resistance, and also Fibonacci resistance. As you can see, the blue zone represents Fibonacci levels. So yeah, not much else going on. I think tomorrow we could know a little bit more, get a little bit more price data in. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.